In the name of Almighty God, the most compassionate and the most merciful, I welcome you all to your own channel. My name is Nasir Ibadi. Today we will start our second lecture on polynomials. By the way, we have very beautiful examples on polynomial. The first example is px is a polynomial. Now px is given like this expression. Now what px is? In previous lecture, we described that a polynomial is a simple form of a function in which its power is natural number. In here, if this one is a polynomial, so check the power. This is a natural number? Yes. This is a natural number? No. So if this one is not a natural number, it means this is not a polynomial. But in the question, it is given that if this one is a polynomial, if this one be a polynomial, if this one be a polynomial, so this coefficient must be 0. Why? Because 0 times x to the power minus 3, so it becomes 0. I want to say that a minus b plus 3 should be 0. Why? Because of this power. The power is not a natural number. And here, check this one. Is this one a polynomial? No. Why? Because the power is not a natural number. It is integer. So the coefficient must be 0. I want to say a plus b minus 9 should be 0. The first equation is, and this is the second equation. Now check this one. Is this a polynomial? Yes. Why? Because the power is 1 and 1 is a natural number. Now here solve these two equations. If you want to add these two equations, b with the b, we can cancel. A plus a, it's 2a, minus 3 with minus 9 with 3, it's minus 6, equal to 0. 2a is equal to 6. Divide both sides by 2, then you will find a 3. Now put this a in one of these equations. Should I put in equation 2? Yes. A plus b minus 9, it is 0. And instead of a, you have to put 3 plus b minus 9 equal to 0. 3 with 9, it is minus 6 equal to 0. B is 6. Now you have a and b put in the polynomial, so you will find px is equal to, instead of a you have to put 3x to the power 6. Instead of a you have to put 3, and instead of b you have to put 6. 3 minus 6, it's minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. 0 times this one is 0. Am I right? Yes. Instead of a you have to put 3, and instead of b you have to put 6. 3 plus 6, 9. 9 minus 9, 0. 0 times this one, it's again 0. Plus, instead of b you have to put 6x. Now px is given 3x to the power 6 plus 6x. Which answer is correct? Number 2. Write it please. Question number 2. Px is given x to the power 3 minus x to the power n minus 2 plus 3x to the power 4. Degree of this polynomial is 5. Now what n is? How can you solve? You know that this one is not 5, so it's not the degree. The highest degree must be n minus 2. Why? Because this one is also less than 5 and this one is also less than 5. So this should be the degree. So we have n minus 2 equal to 5. Now solve it for n. N is 5 plus 2. So you will find 7. It was a very simple question. By the way, come to question number 3. Px is a polynomial and px is given like this expression. Now what is p3? The answers are 30, 32, 35 and 37. How can you solve? I think it's a very simple. Instead of x, try to put 3. So you will find the solution. P3 is given 3. Instead of x, you have to put what? 3 to the power n minus 2 plus 5. Instead of x, 3 to the power 2 minus n plus 9 times 3. Now if you don't know the power, you cannot solve 3 3 to the power which number? If this one is a polynomial, so the power must be a natural number. It means n minus 2 should be 0 or greater than 0. Why? If this one is a 0, so x to the power is 0 is 1. 1 times 3, it's 3. So it's called a constant polynomial. Am I right or not? Then n minus 2 should be greater or equal than 0. Now you can solve this inequality. Solve it for n. N is greater than what? Than 2. Now come here. This one should also be greater than 0. 2 minus n should be equal or greater than 0. If you want to solve this one, minus n is greater than what? Than minus 2. So divide both sides by minus, so you will find n is not greater, it's less than 2. You know the property of inequality. If you want to divide or multiply both sides of an inequality with minus, so you will have a change in the direction of inequality. So n is smaller or equal to 2. Now these two are in the same question, so you have to find the intersection of these two. So you will find this is 2. The first one is telling us that you can have 2 and greater than 2. The second one says you can have 2 smaller than 2. Now where is the both intersection? It is 2, so n should be 2. Why? If you want to put 2 minus 2 is 0, x to the power 0 is polynomial. If you put 2 minus 2 is 0, x to the power 0 is a polynomial. But if you want to put 3 is greater than 2. 3 minus 2, x to the power 1 is 0. But in here, 2 minus 3, it is minus 1. X to the power minus 1 is not a polynomial. If you want to say that this one is right, smaller than 2, we have 0. 0 minus 2, 0 minus 2, it's minus 2. Minus 2, x to the power minus 2 is not a polynomial. But in here, it satisfies the 0. Instead of n, if you want to put 0, 2 minus 0, 2, x to the power 0. This term is polynomial, but this term is not a polynomial. Now you have to say that all px is a polynomial. If all px is a polynomial, then try to find that side, that number which satisfy this term and also the second term. That one is n is equal to 2. Now instead of n you have to put 2. Then you will find p3 is equal to 3 times 3. Instead of n you have to put what? 2. 2 minus 2, 0, plus 5 times 3. Instead of n you have to put 2. 2 minus 2, 0, plus 9 times 3, it's 27. So P3 is 3 to the power 0, it's 1. 1 times 3, 3. 3 to the power 0, 1. 1 times 5, 5, plus 27. So P3 is 3 plus 5, 8. 8 with 27, 35. Number 3. Write it, please. Question number 4. Px is given minus 3x to the power 3 plus 4x squared minus x plus m plus 1. P2 is given 4. What is m? Now, how can you solve? Instead of x, you have to put 2. Instead of x, you have to put 2. Then you will find P2 is equal minus 3. Instead of x, you have to put 2 to the power 3 plus 4. Instead of x, you have to put 2 to the power 2 minus 2 plus m plus 1. Am I right or not? Yes. Now, what P2 is given? P2 is given 4 minus 3 2 to the power 3, it is 8, plus 2 to the power 2, it is 4, minus 2 plus m plus 1. Am I right? Yes. Now 4 3 times 8 is 24, plus 4 times 4 it's 16, minus 2 plus m plus 1. Minus 24 with minus 2, it's minus 26. Minus 26 with plus 16, it is minus 10. Minus 10. Minus 10 plus 1, it's minus 9. So you will have 4 minus 9 plus m. Minus 24 with 2, minus 26. Minus 26 with plus 16, it's minus 10. Minus 10. Minus 10 plus 1, it's minus 9. Now solve it for m. So you have to put minus 9 to the left side, minus 9 here, it is plus 9. So you will find 4 plus 9, 13. This is the answer that which we want to search. Question number 5. P 2x plus 3 is 3x squared minus 4x plus 1. Now P1 is. How can you solve? I think try to equal this bracket with here. So 2x plus 3 is equal to 1. And solve it for x. Then you will find 3 should put to the right side. It is 1 minus 3. Then 2x, 1 minus 3, it's minus 2. Divide both sides by 2. So x is minus 1. Now, instead of x, you have to put minus 1. So you will find P instead of x minus 1. 2 minus 1 plus 3 is given 3 instead of x minus 1. Square minus 4 minus 1 plus 1. Now P 2 minus 1 minus 2 minus 2 plus 3, it's 1. Minus square plus 1 square 1. 1 times 3, it's 3. Minus minus plus 4 with 1, it's 4 plus 1. Then you can add them up. 3 plus 4, it's 7. 7 with 1, I think it's 8. Write it, please. Question number 6. P 3x plus 1 is given 6x plus 9. Now what pxx? For the solution of this question, you have to equal this bracket with here. Now 3x plus 1 is equal to x. This x with this x is different. This is a smaller x and this one is a capital. So in order to compare for the best, you have to put 3x plus 1 instead of the x. You have to put another letter, for example y, z, p or t. Then solve it for x. In the last term that you find the solution instead of y. So once again you have to put your what? Your letter which was asked. I mean 3x is equal to y minus 1 and divide both sides by 3. So x is y minus 1 divided by 3. This x with this x is different. For this result you have to put another letter in order to compare for the best one. So P3 instead of x, y minus 1 divided by 3, y minus 1 divided by 3 plus 1 is equal to 6. Instead of x, y minus 1 divided by 3 plus 9. Am I right? Yes. 3 with this 3, it's cancelled. Minus 1 with this plus 1. So you will find py. 3 with 6, you have 2. 2 times this bracket, 2y minus 2 plus 9. Then py is given 2y plus 9 with 2, it is 7. Now this is not y, it is x. So px is given 2x plus 7. I think you have got. Question number 7. N includes which numbers? I think natural numbers. And that one is positive natural or positive integer number. Now px is given this one. It's a polynomial. Now what p1 is? How can you solve? I think you have to equal these two brackets. I mean x is equal to 1. Now put instead of x 1. So you will find p instead of x 1 is equal 5 instead of x 1 minus 2 raised to the power 2n minus 7, 2 minus 1 raised to the power 2n minus 1. So you will find p1 is equal to 5, 1 minus 2, it's minus 1 raised to the power 2n minus 7, 2 minus 1, it's 1, 2n minus 1. Now you have to know this power. What should we put instead of n? Positive integer. What does it mean? I mean that instead of n you can put 1, 2, 3, 4 like this one. You cannot put any negative number. You cannot put any fractions. Why? Because the condition is given. So you have to put, for example, 1. If we put 1, then 2 times 1 it is 2. If we put 2, 2 times 2 it's 4. If we put 3, 2 times 3 it is 6. We mean that 2n is an even number. Now solve this part. 2n minus 1. Instead of n you have to put positive integer. For example, 1. 2 times 1 it's 2. 2 minus 1 it's 1. 2 times 2 it's 4. 4 minus 1 it's 3. For example, we put 3. 2 times 3 it's 6. 6 minus 1 it's 5. It means that this one is an odd number. So we found p1 is 5 minus 1. This is an even number. Minus 7, 1. This one is an odd number. Now p1 is 5 minus raised to the power even, it's plus 1 to the power every even number, it's 1 minus 7, 1 to the power odd number, it is 1. So p1 is 5 times 1 it's 5 minus 7 times 1 it's 7. So p1 is 5 minus 7 minus 2. Write it please. Come to question number 8. Px is given x square plus 1 times x plus 3. Qx is given x cube plus ax to the power 2 plus bx plus c. Px with qx, they are equal. Now find a plus b plus c. You have to note something. That is equal polynomials. What are equal polynomials? Equal polynomials are those polynomials. Equal polynomials are those polynomials that its same power of its variable has same, equal coefficients. These are called the equal polynomials. Now this polynomial qx is equal to px. Qx is in addition term, but qx is in multiplication. So you have to multiply this px first. So you will find px is x square, multiply this one with the first term, also with the second term. X square times x, it's called x3, plus 3x square, plus 1 with this one, plus x, plus 3. This is px. Now what qx is? Qx is x square plus ax square plus bx plus c. Now px with qx are equal. What are equal polynomials? That its same power of its variable has the same coefficients. The power is x cubed. The power is x cubed. the coefficient of this one and this one should be same. If px is equal to qx, the condition is given that px is equal to qx. So power of 2 with power of 2, it means power of the x square of the variable x should be same with this one. So a should be plus 3, b should be 1, and c should be 3. Now what is asked? A plus b plus c is equal. Instead of a, 3 plus 1 plus 3, 3 3 6, 6 1 7. First option is correct. Write it please. Question number 9. Px is given x minus 2 times x square plus nx plus 3 plus x minus 5. Qx is given like this one. Now px is equal to qx, then find b plus n. How can you solve? The polynomials px with the qx, they are equal. Now if they are equal, first try to simplify this part. X with minus 2 is multiply with this one. You have to multiply first term with the all terms, the second term with the all terms, like this one. X with x square, it's x cube, plus with this plus, it's plus, and x square plus plus 3x. Minus 2 with this one, minus 2x square, minus 2nx, and minus 6, plus x minus 5. Now try to write it according to the variables. X cube, we have 1 x cube, plus x square in here, and in here we have n, this coefficient with minus 2, and x square minus 2x square. Why you have to write like this one? Because in here we have 1x to the power 2, so the coefficient is plus 3. In here x to the power 2, the coefficient is n or minus 2. I think both of them, n and minus 2. 3x plus this x, it's 4x, and we have one term here, so x is the factor. 3x with 1x, it's 4x, and minus 2n. Am I right? The first degree of x. And the constant numbers, minus 6 with minus 5, it's minus 11. Now we simplify px. Now what's qx? Qx is x cubed plus 3x square plus bx plus c. Now they are equal. If they are equal, the x cube with the x cube coefficients are equal. Yes, they are equal. X square coefficient is plus 3. X square is n minus 2. So n minus 2 should be 3. N is 5. Am I right? Yes. Now x to the power 1, it is b. X to the power 1, it is 4 minus 2n. B is equal to 4 minus 2, and instead of n, it's 5. So b is 4 minus 2 times 5, it's 10. You can find b is equal to 4 minus 10, it's minus 6. Am I right? Yes. Now the c is, I think it's minus 11. C is a constant number here, and the constant number here is minus 11. So what's asked? B plus n. Do you have b? Yes, it's minus 6. Plus, do you have n? Yes, it's 5. Now it is minus 1. Write it please. Come to the last question for today's lecture. Px is given 3x square minus 2 raised to the power 2. Qx is given 2x square plus 1 multiply with x minus 1, px multiply with qx. The answer is something. Try to find the coefficient of x square in this multiplication. Now, how can you solve? First, simplify px. Px is 3x square minus 2 raised to the power 2. This one is, I think, a, and this one is b. So we have a minus b whole to the power 2. What is the simplification of a minus b raised to the power 2? It is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Yes, am I right? Yeah. Then you can have px is, instead of a, 3x square raised to the power 2 minus 2, instead of a, 3x square, instead of b, 2 plus 2 square. Now you can simplify. Px is 3 to the power 2, 9, x to the power 4 minus 2, 3, 6, 6, 2, 12, x square plus 2 square, 4. Px is simplified. Now qx, 2x square with this one, it is 2x x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 1. Now px with qx is multiplied. Px times qx is dot 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 ax square plus dot dot dot. Instead of px you have to put 9x to the power 4 minus 12x square plus 4, and instead of qx, 2x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 1 is equal to dot 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 ax square plus dot dot dot. Now look here, you have to multiply this 3 terms with these 4 terms. Instead, just multiply those terms which gives x square. X to the power 4 with this one does not give x square. Instead, it gives x to the power 7. This one with this one does not give. With this one does not give. And with this one does not give. Here, x square with this one 5. X square with x square 4. X square with this one it's 3. And with this one, I think it's given x square. So minus minus plus 12x square. Am I right? Now check that can we find any other x square with the multiplication. 4 with this one does not give. With this one, with this one yes. Plus with this one minus 4 times 2 it's 8 x square. With this one does not give. With this one does not give, and equal to ax square. You can add this one. It is 4x square. It is ax square. Then a is what? A is 4. By the way, it was our today lecture. Wait for another one. Allah Hafiz.